for me, he cannot get out for this contract because a lot of consequences that are going to face if he don't fight this, he fulfill this commitment. He's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Right.
Self-proclaimed GOAT because he can't even claim in which part that he can claim that he's the only. He cannot claim that he's the only undefeated fighter who retired. There's a lot of fighters, at least more than 15 fighters who undefeated, retired undefeated. Unfinished business, and the first one, there's a doubt, I'm supposedly won the fight, and there's a lot of distraction on the first fight. I got injured my shoulder, my rotator cuff, so that's why I got operated right after the fight. So we need the rematch. So people deserve this.
He didn't know what he was signing. He definitely knew what he was signing. He definitely knew what he was getting himself into. But what can I say? I mean, at some point things just get real, and it got real. So that's where we're at today.
Manny Pacquiao reportedly confronted Floyd Mayweather on live TV amid the rematch dispute, saying fans deserve the fight and criticizing the confusion over it being labeled an exhibition, while urging Mayweather to honor the original contract terms.
I want this fight because the last time that we had, I'm not 100% conditioned because ready for the fight because I have injury, shoulder injury. So that's why right after the fight, I go straight to the hospital and get operated.
Do you feel like he's ducking you? Like he may not be in as good as shape as you are right now?
Talking about ducking since before the first fight.
Jazz Mathers made it clear that the exhibition idea is completely off the table, insisting the agreement is for an official professional fight. He also suggested that Floyd Mayweather may be avoiding Manny Pacquiao due to concerns about his current condition, warning that a loss could put his undefeated 50-0 record at risk.
Our focus comes down to looking at this fight and trying to get this fight across the finish line. Is he scared? Why would he else make up trying to turn it into an exhibition? So exhibition is completely off the table. He needs to, if he wants to be, look, he claims he's TBE. All the guys around him that are on his payroll claim he's TBE. Everyone claims he's TBE, right? But when you really look at it, the fans know Manny Pacquiao is an 8th division world champion. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather is not, right? Manny Pacquiao has certain accolades and achievements that other Floyd Mayweather doesn't. Now, Floyd Mayweather has an undefeated record. So does Rocky Marciano. Great. He's not unique in any form or manner.
Robert Garcia said Floyd is playing mind games to promote the fight and frustrate Manny Pacquiao, adding that the confusion over the contract and exhibition talk is part of a psychological strategy. He suggested Mayweather is using publicity and uncertainty to unsettle Pacquiao, while keeping attention on their rematch negotiations.
Well, exactly what I was going to say. I think it's Mayweather playing games and fooling the fans, the people interested in this fight, and everybody, just playing games to make it even a bigger fight, to make it a little more interesting, to make Pacquiao mad and frustrated, and because it's a fight that definitely Pacquiao wants, Mayweather wants. I think it's just Mayweather doing what he normally does, and controversy and making it harder for everybody. But I guarantee you that this man is training. This guy is always healthy, always staying in shape. So come the day of the fight, he'll be ready.
Manny Pacquiao said he was immediately confused and frustrated when Floyd Mayweather publicly claimed their rematch was an exhibition, despite both sides having signed a contract for a professional fight.
It was announced by Netflix, right, in February as a professional boxing match at the Sphere in Las Vegas. And then a few weeks ago, Floyd said it was an exhibition and that the Sphere was not guaranteed as the location. Let me ask you, Manny, when you first heard that Floyd said, no, it's not a professional fight, it's an exhibition, what were you thinking?
I called just right away. What happened? What happened? That's not what we signed. We signed a real fight. So and he got his advance. Why he's announcing this this propaganda exhibition, that blah blah blah, everything like that. So Jazz told me this. I don't have an idea, so let's.
Why do you think that he wants it to be an exhibition, even though he signed a contract? Floyd's signature is on this contract?
Pacquiao claimed that Floyd is labeling the rematch as an exhibition out of fear of losing and damaging his perfect 50-0 record. He argued that the undefeated record is Mayweather's biggest legacy and business leverage, and if it is broken, he would lose his strongest advantage in boxing.
Professional fight.
Why do you think that Floyd is now saying, after he signed a contract for a professional fight, no, it's an exhibition? Why do you think? Do you have an opinion, a theory?
I think he's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
I mean, he could leverage what you do. You've lost fights because you fought everyone, right?
Yeah.
So you're still one of the greatest fighters who ever lived, and you can leverage the fact that you're Manny Pacquiao. But you think it means that much to him to be undefeated, that even though there's so much money on the line and he's already signed it, he now wants it to be an exhibition?
Then, that's I always say that it doesn't matter if you're undefeated fighter and you are.
Yeah.
What I could say is like he's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Right.
When asked about Mayweather's advance payment, Mathers declined to reveal exact details, but confirmed it was an 8-figure sum. He also avoided commenting on Mayweather's personal financial situation, emphasizing that his focus remains strictly on the contractual and professional aspects of the deal.
Guys, I'm gonna start with you, man, because there are a lot of people, I guess, worried because of a lot of the hype, a lot of the news coming out surrounding this fight that it may not happen. What would you say to those people?
So as of now, the fight isn't canceled. It's contracted. As I've stated in multiple interviews over the past week, there's been many contracts that have been signed, and not just one. Advances have been given, loans have been taken out against the purse, right? Because this is a Netflix paper, so they're treating it as like a movie, a film contract, rather than a typical fight contract, right? So typical fight contract, you can't get your advance. You're gonna get a 10% or a 20% depending on the promoter and who you're working with, and you get paid on fight night. In this case, it's a bit different because Netflix paper is a AAA paper and you can get cash against it. So you want whatever you want to call it, a loan, a cash advance, whatever you want to call it, he's taking money out against it, and it's with lawyers at the moment. He has a legal team that has got involved out of Los Angeles. They've reviewed everything. There's no real way out at all.
Analysts say the controversy over whether the bout is a professional fight or an exhibition is surprising, as such details should have been finalized from start. They believe the confusion is creating unnecessary tension and may even be a tactic from both sides to help promote the fight.
I understand how it could be controversy over whether it's going to be an exhibition or a real fight. Like, that's something that should be discussed from day one. I don't get that part. Like, so maybe he's trying to piss Manny off a little bit, make him, fight out of his character. But Floyd's a winner, so he wants to win. So it might be skullduggery. Who knows?
Guys in the chat are asking where Paulie's at. Paulie's actually traveling today. He'll be back tomorrow. But he thinks that actually Pacquiao knows about this as well, and this is a work from both sides. And we're trying to get us to talk about it, trying to get the news media minute to be talking about this weekly, which we are. We have to. This is everything that these guys do when you've got living legends who are looking to fight again. It's gonna make headlines, and these consistent deadlines that they keep pushing and make this a little bit interesting, but it possibly could be just the work. Both of these guys are good marketers. Mayweather is a marketing genius.
Jazz Mathers has confirmed that despite the ongoing controversies and public disagreements surrounding Floyd Mayweather's comments, the fight is still officially on. He emphasized that the agreement is for a legitimate professional bout, not an exhibition, and insisted that all parties sign binding contracts for a sanctioned fight. Mathers also stated that Mayweather's attempt to reframe the event as an exhibition contradicts the agreed terms and could potentially be considered a breach of contract.
Number one, as we stand, this fight is not canceled.
I know that there were some things spreading around, some boxing news outlets and stuff yesterday. It is not canceled in any way. Floyd Mayweather is in a breach. He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday. He has a cure period. There are certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one. So this was never an exhibition. It was never going to be an exhibition. It was never signed as an exhibition. Manny Pacquiao has no interest in doing an exhibition with Floyd. And just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates with 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in the month of January. And this is all related to his return to professional boxing.
Jazz Mathers stated that Floyd Mayweather signed 3 separate contracts on different dates with different parties, all clearly tied to a professional fight agreement. He argued that there is no possibility Mayweather misunderstood the terms, as each document was signed, compensated, and backed by formal legal records.
It was on October 24th. The second one was on November 6th. Third one was on December 14th. He received money for all 3 agreements when he signed them, okay? Not only that, he's taken an advance on his purse on this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay, on his fight against Pacquiao. So there's another lender also that's now involved in this, okay? So him saying that it's not at the Sphere, him saying that there's no real fight, that's complete bull.
However, when it comes to predicting the fight, sports analyst Max Kellerman has stated that Manny Pacquiao would win comfortably, arguing that Pacquiao is the second greatest pound-for-pound fighter of all time, ranking only behind Sugar Ray Robinson, who is widely regarded as the greatest in boxing history.
Other than Sugar Ray Robinson, I think this is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. That's number 2 on the all-time list. The CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Jazz Mather. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Experts believe Manny Pacquiao is still more active in the ring than Floyd Mayweather, especially when considering his more recent performances. In his bout against Mario Barrios, Pacquiao showed flashes of his trademark speed, sharp combinations, and aggressive movement that reminded fans of his prime years. His ability to close the distance quickly and throw punches in volume suggested that his natural athleticism and timing are still present. However, the fight also revealed limitations, as he was unable to maintain that high pace consistently throughout all rounds. Fatigue appeared to slow his output as the bout progressed, which is expected given his age and time away from full-time competition. Still, the performance reinforced the perception that Pacquiao remains the more active and offensively dynamic fighter compared to Mayweather, who has stayed largely retired from professional bouts.
Mario Barrios.
And you liked it. How did you score that fight?
I had Pacquiao winning, but that's only because I had money on the fight. But I was in Vegas for that fight, and look, he fought a lot better than people thought he was going to fight. He hadn't fought in a long time. Speed was still there. Just the pace, he can't keep it up for the entirety of the fight like he used to. He just couldn't do it anymore.
Stop that, man.
Is Pacquiao versus Mayweather still a real fight, or just hype? Share your thoughts in the comments below.